For now, though, here on the program, Kurdish forces in Syria say they've captured a key Islamic State base near the city of Raqqa. That is the self-declared capital of the jihadists. The Kurdish forces are also engaged in fighting with Islamists elsewhere in the country. In fact, this footage here, obtained by RT's Ruptly video agency, shows Kurdish troops at their last outpost on the edge of ISIL territory. Washington has been largely supporting the fight against the Islamists in Iraq and Syria, using airstrikes and arms shipments. But as RT's Gaine Chichikan reports, for some U.S. companies, war is a racket and business is good.
The U.S. Congress has approved the record $612 billion to be spent on military operations in 2016, including the fight against Islamic State. But exactly how that money will be spent raises some questions.
There's a high level of collusion between the United States government, the military, and then these private contractors.
Recent scandals in the headlines have fueled that perception. A key army commander in America's war against Islamic State is accused of steering a lucrative defense contract to a firm run by two of his former classmates at West Point Military Academy. Earlier this year, a Navy captain pleaded guilty to accepting bribes from a contractor which provided services to U.S. warships in Asian ports. 3 admirals were censured over the scandal, effectively ending their careers. Last week, a contract manager at the Pentagon was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for soliciting a $500,000 bribe from a contractor. But aside from these cases, many defense contractors earn their money legally.
The U.S. War machine needs war like the human lungs need oxygen. They thrive off of this.
As the war against Islamic State draws in more and more of America's resources, some Iraqis too have learned to take advantage of the war. A lot of the weapons and equipment that the U.S. sent to Iraqi forces ended up on the black market and in the hands of Islamic State fighters. The U.S. has already spent $2.4 billion on the fight and plans to expend its efforts in arming and training Iraqi forces. Local leaders who fight against Islamic State have complained about how the U.S. supplies weapons. One Sunni tribal leader told the New York Times, quote, "I told the Americans, don't give any weapons through the army, not even one piece, because corruption is everywhere, and you will not see any of it. Our people will steal it." End of quote. While most people want to see an end to terror, some are looking for ways to make a killing. In Washington, I'm Ganesh Chakyan, RT.
Lots of news still to come here on RT International, including an intense heatwave in southern Pakistan. It's killed nearly 600 people in recent days. We're back in just a moment.